on the show. That was a short commercial break for you, and of course, the 2-3 classics I told you about. But hey, this is T Youth, and of course, you know what we do every single Saturday. It's the hour of 8 to 10, where we pull up, where we do entertainment in edutainment. It's a 360, basically in the youth. Call them the Gen Z. So in studio, this is the second hour of the show, and in studio, you see, the set is already, full, and of course, like I told you, you're gonna have one, hell of a ride when we come back with one topic that I feel like, it's, crazy and vibrant to talk about, and of course, on the other flip side, I got the lady representing in black, just as always, representing with a perfect mixture of wind, right? Wind.
every time God says wind, these people are hearing wind.
Because it's wind. You say wind.
Okay. Now I can now affiliate. I mean, maybe the differences be.
The question is, like you're taking wind, you take wind, you're bad.
And of course, I have the man himself in the house, one quoted creator, Mpola with a queen. And of course, later on, she will be letting us know. I mean, what queendom or kingdom does she come from, Mpola? So let's start with the gentleman. Hey, you say hi to the people, Mpola. Maybe you look into this camera, Mpola, then we, kicks out of everything.
Hi guys, I'm Victor. Mm-hmm. Most of you know me, I don't know. Yeah, I'm a content creator and I do acting. Yeah.
Are you nervous? Do you feel like?
No, really.
Okay.
An actor, what do you mean?
I mean, I was seeing on screen and we were like, oh.
So they're only looking at me.
Okay.
Maybe the ladies make me shy.
Okay. So
the ladies are making you shy.
No.
Oh, so instead of that, ladies are making you shy. Okay. So
thank you.
Okay. So Queen, what's up? Sorry, people.
I'm Queen. Queen Florence. I don't know if people know me, but you know me.
Okay.
We know you by force.
Coming from which queendom or kingdom? Oh, so from West. So you're these guys that are Kalifaga Naga sang about something.
Yeah. We are.
Okay. You catch up the vibe, You click.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me hope His Excellency doesn't see this. Did you guys did they allow you to have that again? As the last time we heard about.
But good to have you in the house, lady and gentleman up in there. So I'll start maybe with Victor before actually we kick out of the topic. Paula that we are going to talk about. Still, just a reminder for viewers that are watching, we're going to talk about basically. Okay, thing is, you is watching. You're going to list as top 5 proms. Okitegeera osookuba ng'oli muzadde osookuba ng'oli mwana kati gwe tumenyeramu proms 3 oba prom parties okitegeera eziwera mu masomero ga school 5 ezisinza okukolera sofa ze baakakola otuwena ensonga lwaki. So you dial that code wogidayiringa ejja kweta bit menu woteeka bit menu basically you're using the catalog of music okitegeera kati ogenda under music no typingamu amanyago prom lwaki ogamba nti yakusingidde in their number from maybe 5 or to 1 or from 1 to 5 kyoyagadde kyonna kyonna okitegeera but still tugenda kuba twogera ku nsonga government gyeyavaayo neeyisa sometime back like 2 weeks back nga bagamba nti baagala kulekeraawo abaana okuba nga batwala amamotoka ag'ebbeeyi okutwala zikyopa putting on expensive stuff and all that okitegeera here on the show Mpola. But before we get there, I would love just to have a chit chat with the guests here in the house, right? So one Victor representing you happen to be a content creator, right?
Yeah.
Who happens to do random interviews, if I'm to say. I mean, how has it been?
It's been okay. Yes. First I'm telling you that person. You meet people, they don't know you. You ask someone, I want to interview you, they be like, nah, bro, you're losing your aura. Because if I walk to you and be like, when I do an interview, and you say no, why would you say no?
I mean, there are people that are kind of shy.
Yes, and sometimes people
are not prepared. When you tell someone I'm having an interview with you, they dress up to the fullest. You get. And then when you meet me randomly, Ndibyangi. CBD. Yes. I'm like, can I interview? Banangi. You want people to look at me like this? Remember this interview? This interview is going to be watched by my exes, a lot of people.
So may you have exes? Eh?
No, I don't have.
I was just asking.
I'm speaking on.
Okay. And okay. Now I've seen you like what you based on to get the questions you ask, the people you'll be asking, because now there's a certain clip I watched where you were like you were asking girls, they had to pop the balloon. Yeah, I mean I was trying to get what you so to pop the balloon if they feel like you're not attractive. So all the guys had to pop.
It was just content, bro.
Yeah. So like at a certain point, don't you feel like it hits you deep in the nerves?
No, I'm a content creator.
Yeah.
If they pop, that's content.
You expect all that to happen.
Yeah. You walk up to someone, knowing her. This girl is going to pop that balloon, So I walk to you and be like, pop the balloon if you think. Actually, I did a YouTube for that video.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've watched it with those guys of Ajuka. You know Ajuka?
Yeah.
Ajuka baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually did a video for that interview. I was with those guys that day.
Yeah.
So we always met those guys. They're from Scories. Scories?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they actually knew me. They're like, Victor, Ajuka, what? Yeah. So I got our balloons. They popped.
Okay. So what's that interview where do you get the idea of you starting to be like, let me start doing these random interviews?
Let me do this content.
Panda.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I was little, I was watching Christopher Panda do those interviews on proms, yeah? How much is your outfit? Yeah, then I was like,
this is nice.
You
decided to specialize in that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
then I didn't do it for some time, just started posting in August.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
Yeah, and then I saw even Nips, Nips?
Yeah.
Nips AG.
Yeah.
Yeah, we met for some time and we talked. I was like, you can do this. But then I don't post on IG. I just post on TikTok for fun because TikTok doesn't pay in Uganda.
Yeah.
Because I can't, bro. You post another day, they don't pay you.
Sure thing. So what keeps you going? What keeps you moving?
Maybe endorsements.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you get endorsement, that means you get paid. And fame, when people know you,
it's a different thing. Yeah. Okay. So like have you woke up one day and you feel like maybe do you have a time designed for you doing this, or is one thing you're gonna keep doing continuously?
I'm gonna keep doing it, but I'm an actor, so I also act.
What do you act? Because you can be an actor in not okay. People try to keep it just the movies. So you do movies?
Yeah, I do movies and.
So you've seen?
Wait, do you guys know each other?
Damari.
Yeah, Damari.
So you know him? Okay.
Just smile.
Okay. So how is it in acting?
It's so good, man. Acting is good. I just love that.
Okay.
I wish.
On a scale of 10, I rate the acting industry in Uganda.
In Uganda, give it a 7.
7.
Okay.
It's trying.
The point.
It's promising.
Yeah.
And where does the other percentage go?
The one goes to me because one person I can give 10 and 2.
So you see yourself changing it to 8, a 9 and 10.
Yeah, me. You're going to see me on your screen.
Okay, so besides this content,
Yeah.
besides the content, what else are you doing? Besides the content and acting, what else are you doing?
I just sleep.
Yeah.
So okay, that's Victor for you, Pola. Maybe okay, we shall get to that as we are, climaxing everything. So, Queen, what's up? One podcaster.
Yeah.
How is it?
Fair.
One my boss man once said that we shall be soon hosting a podcast together.
Yes.
Okay.
So, but I've not gotten there before. I mean, I've not done I was not into podcast that much. So how is it doing? Uganda is adopting Is it one cool vibe
You have
that?
to try. You have to push. Yeah.
How is it performing on a scale of 10 in Uganda? Do you feel like people are affiliating to it?
Like 7.
Yes.
Because there is a
These ones are
narrative.
twins.
No, we are not.
We live in
Kasoka tuwekikagamba 7-1.
No, because
Why
you
7?
have to try. Because today it's good, tomorrow it's not good. Yeah, you call people to come, they don't. Like, yeah, we have to first push.
I mean, there's a narrative because I'm one person who loves doing research on something before I get into it. So I was.
Why don't these people come? Sorry, God.
You have to pay.
Hey, you have to give them transport.
Yes.
Hey,
And they have to eat.
They have to eat.
You have to buy them food.
Hey, you have to facilitate them.
Okay.
Yes.
So actually, now that's one reason that I've not. Actually, I'm just listening it for the first time. Because now, when I was trying to, according to my research, people were like, "Are you podcasters up and you have the habit of wanting to use definitums in defining definiendums." You get, so that's one hard thing that yeah.
Please.
So that's one hard thing that people find to affiliate to the podcast. Yeah.
But it's pricey.
Yeah.
But I see you're looking good, so it must be paying well.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't matter.
But you have to look good for your business.
Just look well.
Yeah, you have to look good.
And you're forgetting she's a queen. Queen Flora.
Okay. So actually, so that was basically a brief introduction about the team that we have in here in the house, and remember, this is a youth show. Basically, it's a Gen Z thing.
Watch it.
Gen Z love. You know that song?
Nah.
Don't listen to Central C.
Yeah, some. I don't listen to every song, but I mean, if
you go listen to it, you find out.
I mean, I don't know whether it's not me that who follows up Central C, but
someone again has sent you money.
Let him work. And I know that person may be doing it, Yeah, sure. But now I've a person who loves streaming basically, and streaming doesn't go with one song or something, and I've not came across maybe like a Central C album, EP, something of a kind. Apparently, I don't know, but I actually it's like more of an album or an EP. If I'm moving, I put on my Spotify and go song pan song, yeah. So, but listen, there is one he has with Lady Baby, that cool song. I love it. I was jamming to it here, and me I was like, oh, Chibulam, I need to go and revise my lyrics and all that. So actually, you having introduced yourselves, basically done the brief introduction. That calls for us starting off the topic that we are having, and of course we're gonna be real fast. So I know we've all had proms, right? Yeah. Let's first get it from here. What do you think lacked back in the days? Actually, I'll go with Queen, because the way you're twisting your face and all that kind of vibe, I feel like, okay, let me first put my gun down. Yeah. So always actually try to lacking like some way back for because Feda as you Prom, it was a vibe. Yeah, it was a vibe, and
I think abana bali baleta mamotoka not too much. Yes. But just but really not too much. Like now.
Yeah, could be.
Later
Nida.
Kwise konyo.
Natugede kutaka kubye kunyama. So, yeah.
Yeah. Motoka zariyo naye tezali too much and I think social media kati abantu abaana bagenda n'amasimu ne bapostinga now TikTok you know ebintu ne bibeera nnyo on top like create abantu bali creative back then tetwali creative so kati olaba abaana bakola wigs bakola makeup bakola nails back then twali tubeera nnyo ku natural like we do simple braids or we do our natural but good. But nowadays, abana bala proms are outside the country, so they have cousins, so they have to cope. So they really tell this side.
This country. So you as queen, I would love to know. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you saw when I sent you the poster. You saw the topic that was on the poster, right?
Yeah.
So first, I want you to list for me down the schools that are, the top 5 schools that you feel like have nailed it prom wise.
I think me about prom.
Yeah.
All schools, but they are creative. That's tough.
Yeah.
Prom.
Musajja abiganye. Musajja abiganye.
Okay, why?
Not every school, man.
Why?
Tuba TikTok.
No, TikTok. But you're more creative.
Video.
Okay, show me.
So, okay, now that brings me to a question. Do you feel like for a prom to be, classic, authentic, skumuk, you have to, it has to have that vibe of getting expensive cars, doing the wigs and all that kind of vibe?
Yeah, if they have money.
So, it's a yeah.
Yes.
Victor?
Yeah, it's a yeah.
Have you checked out the the road that you use?
Oh, much in the SS.
Much in the SS. Have you checked out that prom?
When not
No,
it's been the best prom. I've loved those guys were such creatives. Yeah,
I just feel like
no.
Man, those guys were creative.
It
It is so nice.
Check.
Yeah.
have you checked out that prom?
I just love
Actually,
their
they put up something that was totally different.
Yeah.
from
It
the
was
proms.
different from all
Let
the
me
proms
see,
I've so
bro.
far seen.
Don't
There are no
overhype.
cars.
We are overhyping the thing, yeah? So,
Okay. No, those guys were creatives. I swear.
I'm talking about creativity.
I don't look at that. Why are you only looking at that?
This is what now.
Different
It's a
culture,
culture,
yeah.
Uganda.
This is a dead body, bro.
Yes.
That's
but
why
they're
it's
not
creativity.
doing it.
Yeah.
But they
I
showing.
just love their
Bano bali kusera
their
boy.
creativity.
Now,
I
actually,
said those guys were the best. Just look at that.
there's the other one I saw. There's other one I
It's
saw.
a
still.
prom. It's a prom.
Yeah,
Why are you doing
Yes.
this? Why are you doing all of this?
creativity.
Those guys were so creative. That is slavery.
Nenda, olaba, bino babikola ku culture day.
It's all about being
It's a
creative.
prom.
So I
That
just,
is
I
what
just,
you
I just feel like now that's that.
Olaba nawe bakutereddeko culture day outfit.
But they were just trying to let people
This is
know.
a prom. This is how people should dress on a prom.
So it's so sad.
No, let me see.
The other one
Let me
was also fashion.
Lwaki oyambala egundi ebyokwesiba
Man,
essuuka?
this thing. Just know this
So,
one was
Victor,
the best. It was
coming to you
different
now.
from all other proms I've seen.
What are your top 5 best schools, prom wise?
Green Hill,
Green Hill, okay.
Spener,
Spener,
Yeah.
Elite,
Elite,
and Maryland,
okay. Maryland, Entebbe Road,
Yeah.
okay.
and SETA. SETA, you mentioned SETA.
Nah, not really.
Yeah, those are 5.
Why? I mean, let's go back from the I don't know.
first
Did
one?
you measure them from your order? I mean, from 5 to
No.
1 to
Randomly?
5? Or
Yeah,
random?
random.
Okay. Why these 5?
Let's settle
Why
with
you choose
SETA.
these ones?
SETA.
Yeah,
Are you seeing their prom?
yeah, I've seen it.
How would you rate it? You as you.
Now, okay, now for me, I have a different taste of things. You feel? So my opinion may not be that how can I state it? People, okay, you may think I'm going personal, but okay, now for the proms you've mentioned, Zunana Zirawako, I've watched their videos, actually not clips, but real, our proms. But it's I feel like it's basic, personally, because you feel like what Seta did is what Spener did,
And
Maryland, Elite, and
It is
all.
the order of
Yeah,
the day. Like
I feel
Because
it's
it's
more
Prom.
mystical.
we expected that to happen. We've seen it.
What do you want on Prom?
What we just saw, what we just watched.
Mobility culture day.
So,
And these guys are
so
really creative.
let me get your opinion. So, what's up? What was that cool legit thing with Seta?
How were they dressed? They were cool, smart. Woke up with you walk with your babe on a carpet, bro. Something so nice. Katigula cho jango yamba dolugo.
Yabadene Munewe, did you see them?
Now-
The couples moving together, yeah.
Now, for me, from P7, so is P7 a prom party still or a reverse party?
P7.
Nindagwe ku prom yamwe mwayambala bwe muti.
No, okay. Now, because it's a different. I wanted to rate it to me. Now, for me, back in the days when I was now I will start with my P7. In my P7, I took the lead.
You took the what?
The lead. I mean,
Prom king.
yeah.
Prom king.
I would say I was a prom king in P7. Reason, I didn't dress to kill,
Yeah.
but I was totally different from the rest of the people.
The rest?
Yeah, I looked smart and different. It's the same vibe in Form 4. Yeah, now we had a few.
One for you also the prom king.
Yeah, sure.
Ah, no, gutsy.
Which school?
Form 4, it was Kajan Sesses.
Just
So,
boys.
yeah, no.
Gets is
Kajan
just
Sesses.
blessed you people.
Yeah.
So I was a prom king, and of course, my hobbies will tell. A few people brought in cars, bikes, and all that kind of vibe, but still, I made sure I looked different from. Now, this is the thing. This is how they voted us. We had the president of the party. Kati nebatugamba, they measured out people who are smart. Nga nobo ogenze ne couple yo, yeah? Nga tanyumye.
Nga bamukujjako ne bakuwa. Nga babonekawo.
Nga tebamukuwa. That's how the vibe
Nga
is.
bamuwa omulala.
Not
No,
kati-
like, but-
Nga bamuwa
but-
tanyumye
they
munne.
call you now. They call you out. They be like, you know what, Mr. G, this is like WhatsApp. You feel? Nodda wali. Omwana n'omuleka wali yekka. And that happened to my date that I was, see the way. So, ne bayita omulala. Ne bamala ne baba gatta buto.
So you put her
Ne
aside
baba
to don't be
tuuze walala.
smart. She wasn't matching your vibe.
I mean, she wasn't that, vibrant and all that kind of vibe, you feel. So, Form 6, it was now, okay, now, you know what happened. in my
You are
Form
still
6.
the prom king.
Yeah, I was, but now it was a different thing
Form
because.
6.
Yeah, I told
Yeah.
you that is just blessed.
Oh, you
Check
guys,
it out. No, it's just a matter of now. Like, you know what I was saying, Victor? It's a matter of being unique and different. So that's the thing I was. And I remember even when we did the
You
culture
just
day.
looked outstanding for all the years.
Yeah, even on the culture day still, I nailed it. On the MDD day, I still nailed it. But it was more of about being unique, acting unique, appearing unique, and all that kind of vibe. You feel? So that's my perspective about it. So, but I've seen these proms and all that. That's why they,
Matching the S's?
they matching they caught my attention. So,
Yes.
so I've been
It was
watching,
so
I've been
unique.
watching.
And this has opened a lot of people's.
Yeah, sure.
brains.
And
They
trust
want to
me.
look at something
And,
different.
and trust me, from
Why are you
from
saying that? Oh no, man.
Nayagala Bella International.
No.
Omumanyi,
Sibela International.
yeah.
Naye tebamanyi meaning ya kigambo prom.
No.
Okay, what does prom mean to you?
Olaba waliwo prom. Kati bye bayambala tebabyambala ku prom. Waliwo prom dinga ebambadde bwe.
Meanwhile, prom has no restriction. It's all about fashion, anything you want.
Kale kati gostality zinjabera international. That's why I
Otandise
say.
okuteekawo amateeka ago agafuga promo
Yeah,
zo.
yeah.
Okitegeera, but it has no restrictions.
Nedda.
It gets to fashion,
Yes.
they embrace fashion in any type of way. So, what haven't you seen fashion?
No.
Didn't you watch fashion?
See
It
fashion.
was fashion in a cultural way.
Oh,
Fashion in a
well,
cultural
well,
way.
The culture day.
No.
Nedda balinde culture day.
Okay, so viewers watching Pola Pola, be a part of this particular one. You just catch up the vibe, just like we doing here in the studio. What to do? Simple. Go down, pressing the code Pola Pola, type in the school, the reason. Maybe you first with your name, locality, school name, and of course, reason as why you feel like that prom, did justice according to ndowooza yo gwe ng'omuntu okitegeera tulina wano aganya ebintu by'okubeera nga tosobola kwambala lubugongo liko red carpet okitegeera.
Yeah, there's no restrictions.
Have you watched the Met Gala?
Met Gala.
Any because in Yawadeyo.
Yawadeyo ne wafe.
No.
No,
as Uganda put up a meet gala before.
Hey, yesterday the movie Michi.
No. That's a.
It was more of a Met Gala.
Yeah.
Met Gala. Yeah.
You've watched it?
In Uganda?
Queen, have you watched the meet gala?
Yes.
Don't you find that some people come up they are different?
Yes. I saw some guy.
I don't even know about it.
A copy.
Yeah.
Some guy, the movie guy.
Yeah, shorting.
He was smart.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, to get to us right here, ogenda kola ngo tonyige your code then wakweta the the menu ogenda ku beat the music, then I will take apparently hopefully next week as we pull up here we shall be having our lane whereby we'll take your code bakwetera T youth, then under T youth we'll take ekintu kyoyagala, but hey, if you feel like you're kind of getting distracted or something, you can save the code basically for next Saturday which tegira okulaba ngesonga tujikwasaganya. Remember, as the show T youth and the BTO management, we have some offer basically for the school, 1, 2 for the student, I may say, or the child for the parent which tegira. Basically, if you use the code which I will later on the show reveal to hear mpola. So us having talked about our proms in mpola, just wakwa kwina mzabuziza chikachimida wakati Mia, have you got an opinion about the proms?
About the proms?
Yeah.
I mean, to give you my list?
Yeah, sure.
I think I only have one.
Okay.
Yeah, that is much in the SS.
I will call it about So, a few weeks back, the government the document they passed in Pola. So some footage of the prom that we're talking about, which they get. So Mr. Victor feels like a prom party has to, look just like that.
Bro.
Which they get.
Songa
za masuti, songa za bitenji, which they get.
It is the same school.
So,
hey, you have no good words for much.
So, a few weeks back, the government yavayo chiragiro nga a document igezako kugamba nti they are banning what we've been seeing that has been transpiring in our schools. Ensonga z'okuleeta amamotoka, ensonga z'okugira mu helicopter, ensonga zo. And
now this is where this thing gets better. The match in the SS, because did you see any cars there? I didn't see no car. No, now Baba Nakwa's outfits.
Match the kibuga ky'abagenzi. Okay, now I would love to get your opinion. I feel like I don't feel like in a whole school.
I'm just saying.
I don't feel like in a
I
don't feel like in a whole school. I don't feel like I'll school So I wanted to get your opinion on this. As you has been either kids of the high class end, as one podcaster up in here, government yagala kusazamu. I mean, putting all the expensive jewelry, talk about the watches, the wigs and all that kind of vibe. First, do you feel like it's something that is called for? Is it necessary?
No. Because cuts change. We need change. Like, proms
so you admit namwe temwali bulungi.
Tetwali bulungi kyatuufu.
Embeera yali abata.
Kati abaana abakuza abantu bali creative, abaana bali creative. So abaana baleke bavuke baba ina sente. Kana baleta amamotoka.
So the government feels like it's causing pressure in these other schools about bamtes. People who have not are capable of,
Yes.
No, let me try. When I go to Uganda, no. Now the issue is when I go to Uganda, you gotta be on so direct, but I don't.
It's okay, but take a word.
Let's go English. No. Let's do English. Sure. People feel like the government feels like it causes pressure in these, lower schools where abana baba ne benzi, abana baba ne zibrabas.
Olaba biche nawe, you're not saying nothing.
Hey, abazadde baabwe kati bakolera abaana.
Nedda, that's a one day thing.
N'abaana, yes, abaana balina okunyumirwa, abaana balina okwerabira,
oyagala bajje
peppers.
Prom.
Baba yerabira n'ekibooko.
Bajja n'engoye zaabwe okusomerwa.
Okay.
Bajjadde before.
I don't know whether that guy who used the horse and the other 5 there, Kwalachi, Yali Prom King, but I felt like he was he outstood all the people that came up with the cars, because now a car is a basic thing to me. It's something that's basic. You feel, Kati, creating congestion and all that kind of vibe, which together, maybe dress wise or something, but. Trust me. Now, okay. Now, if we go like we're talking that unique wise, the match in the prom can hit now. But if you go now, maybe putting things in a luxury way,
life or stuff like
then
that.
the elite can lead up the thing.
This is 2025.
Okay. I feel that. So, Queen, Obado Changamba.
Yeah. So nze kunze balekeweyo babireke because
bibirenga ebiri
abata amasomero agatasobola bambi mubireke bulezi kuba abantu okekadde abaana bagenda okukakkanira so balina okukula buli kimu kyebaagala so schools abatasobola temucomplaininga kulemesa amatu balala.
Okay. Yeah. So do you feel like government ekirekewo but they put like some measures okulaba engeri basobola okuba nga bakyanduling and all that kind of vibe?
No.
Bakireke kibeerenga ekiri.
Okay. Yeah. Tebalina kubanga ekintu bakiremezaamu.
Abalaba nga babeera ku pressure. But when you put something into your mind prior, tekikuluma nga kituuse ku the day. You get? Abantu abamu bamanyi we bakoma.
Standard high zana. Some guy yazenga yambadde uniform. School.
No,
but naye awena yaso tulemesa prom because you're calling me. Yes. So kabaja gamba katono.
Ati lwaki teyasigadde mu class n'akola extension.
Tewali yali akikoze yagala kikola.
Ati so nga so gamba fashion but to bano abana bagala lemesa. But TikTok abagambe batekokala abantu batandika okujja mu uniform. It's not good.
Okay. Shout out to you, Alan Wazy. I know you're watching on Bolampola. Sorry, you've not told me where you're catching up the show from, but a big shout out to you. And of course, all the people that are sending in the messages. But when I see the messaging, I'm off the hook. So again, this summer, Victor, what do you feel? Do you think the government is doing the right thing for the people? Maybe it wants the students to basically concentrate in books, or still catch up the school, vibe?
Let me tell you something. Books are not everything.
Yeah.
Kati gwe nebo jawe motoka. Ojawo zaaki. Abantu balowooza bawe basomera eri ekyankwanzi. Nabala basomedde ekyankwanzi.
Watali abasomedde ekyankwanzi leero.
Nedda, just an example.
Oh, so you are eating deep on someone's face. Okay.
Nedda, I'm giving an example. Goba wakola promio nga tekuli motoka no flexinga bulungi no nyumirwa no gamba the day was good no you eat food no nyumirwa kati ye mwana yagala kujja na motoka bazadde be bali willing omuwa sente tesivudde mu nsawo yo why do you care kati omwana yajja n'ennyonyi omanyi ya spending
it wasn't much mtwalo nga 3.
I think what they said.
I know that's like what's up. No. If you can check, I don't know. No, if you can check. Now, flying from where that chopper was, that was at the Kajensia Street, to maybe go in Kasese, bakuchajinga mtu alongana muitana na munana.
Kankubulire. Omanyo renting eyo BMW jo wala ya sente beka. Eyo gundi, is it ene motoka mpamvu njera biteri.
Limousine.
Yeah. Mania sente beka.
I'm not sure, but it's always here on the street. So.
Kati always enzo singa chopper. helicopter.
Now, okay. Now, I'm talking this from the perspective of okay, for the chopper, but charging per hour. Now, okuva Kajansi Park, because we've used it from Kajansi to Kasese. We took around 1 hour, or an hour, it was around minutes. They charged around in Twala Namunana. We were around 3 together. Anamunana. Yes.
I don't know that.
So, by the way, I that's when I knew it. What the boy bringing up the chopper, it shocked people, but in actual sense,
it's way cheaper than the cars.
To be honest, actually, I will show you after here. The rates we were charging up per hour. Maybe but if it was just flying him, because you know Elite is just close to Kajansi. Because if you remember very well, Balagang and Yonesitu Kokuva Kuchisawe to flying, so it was around 10 to 0 minutes. Yeah. So sorry.
kati olaba olina engeri gyokyeggyeyo atalina sente takola ki ate abitano biti obibuuzaako kati olaba ye abadde amanyi ki
ekintu kyokola now I'm not working for him. Now for me, I'm taking my perspective, because it's engaging. If we can live from Entebbe wala Kajansi to Kasese Kudwalo Anamu Ochitegeera, then why from LA to Kajansi just Katsimanya is I'm charging andala, but that's like WhatsApp, and the prices are fixed. Wotukayo wezidi walibazikulaga 2 hours usasula mitwalo ngankaga 3 hours something. 1 to 2 around Kampala. So that's something that is cool. That's something that is cute. So you are still submitting that.
What was I saying?
About the government banning use of
motoka bazireke. Bana bayino flexing. Azengenda kulaga nti sente zanga sijide mu motoka.
So did you feel like that's necessary when you're in school?
Yeah, it is.
Oh. I feel like
it's just a one-day thing. Hours, not even a day.
But did you guys? Okay, I feel like now you guys are just being selfish. No. Because now
this is the problem. It is what you want to have test of all at a bunch.
Kati gogenda laba abana babagagga obakwati.
But your submissions today are kuba kunyama.
Si kuba kunyama naye. Omanya leniyo.
Okay.
Sisobola motoka.
Yeah.
Nera chemainde yawali okwera iti abatajja na motoka.
Oh.
Kisoboka.
Yes, jebali.
Ne kati gwe wano boba ku TikTok.
Just
for hours, no spending a mitolo chinana ku motoka. Why are you budgeting for someone's money?
True.
Boba
to sola prom.
You can stay home because
so people were feeling like that some kids seeing that staff training on TikTok and all that. It maybe puts them, makes them feel maybe, ugubias nabera ongatategerekeka.
Why? What abatategerekeka? Kuba I think nedda we twakolanga
TikTok kati agitinga TikTok osimu ye.
Ngati bela wakanga
bamujjeko essimu abatayagala abirabe. Akyayina abazadde bamujjeko essimu. TikTok ojala bebyo ojala wano mwana wa Trump kyagala nalaba omwana wa Trump ngali Bahamas achiringo jawulira bubi.
Yes, it's a matter of you knowing where you belong.
Yes,
know your
lane. I don't have someone
No, today no. We are not.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Now it's in the same. So you're against the government. You feel like the government shouldn't, pass it.
Yes.
So what do you think, before you go into the musical break, what do you think it's next for the students, that because now I know every year ekitegeera katoli waliwo omwe ayagala okugira ku parachute ajjago batu ku red carpet ate government yabiganye so kirekawo amasomero
anti kati government yaganye emmotoka nze nzigira ku parachute
no yabiganye byonna
egamba amalala bikikulabisa
ebintu byamalala amankatabu okwefuna nti mukiringira mu gato z'aba big boys okwetiriweeza byonna yabiganye
amasomero agabikola era amasomero ogalaba naye gataba international naye agabikola
waliwo egali
gayimiridde
amasomero nera abaana abaliyo si baana babaki babanaku kaŋŋambe banaku nedda.
Ladies and gentlemen, a opinion ya Mr. Victor, one content creator up in the house.
Nedda nze abaana abo mbabaddemu for some time nera nkimanyi baana balina ssente osegeera baana balina ssente ate bazadde babe balina ssente.
The only time I see this coming to an end is when maybe these people have gotten a problem. An accident, chope badde muleta, nefuna obuzibu oba parachute like ebadde jja nefuna obuzibu stuff like
kijja
that.
kuba ondoze emyaka nga 7 mu maaso because now remember they arrange the cars in the lane nezibera nga ziri mu line.
Yes, kati abaana banafuna mbu obodi abadde avuga bubi like he was driving recklessly. Omwana w'essomero talina na driving permit talina biki nafuna obuzibu. Nzikiriza government eveye gambe nti no it's this stop abaana bali kufa mu bintu by'ekisiru abaana bali mukola okitega mu bintu by'amalala nja kubeera kusaidia
but for now basuka bakakana
olwedde okusoma ku stressing nze mbeera omusiniya funga ninze prom wayadde kujjewo prom
umanyi nze actually I think it's only senior 6 when I was set for the prom. But for the primary 7 side kumuzuri just na wigenda konza at the last hour senior 4 is the same thing. I had to first maybe go home because they gave us a break.
Yes.
So kati batuta ngamba nekati ngiza ntia kasibiriko but just in some other side.
You always looked outstanding.
I mean all my parents were like now kati basically Lady Aisha. So it's like katogenda kolotya I see relax that's in a plan. But at the last hour I was like okay, let me chip in maybe to represent because now in my form 4 now you know that school I mean why were the the behavior the system that is in there, it's more of the UK system. You know the UK system having
which school is that?
Now this the system I want to talk about favoring Asomero. But there's that behavior of having I would say gang, not in a bad way. Nenga muwa msomero nga mulimu
the gali.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually ngane mdomba ya ulamu, you have the Boston side, you have the white side.
I didn't say anything.
But okay, now that was it. I mean,
a coward.
Those were the submissions for the people that I'm having. But Nabagambie, apparently the code that you're seeing on your screen, you know kubango itako kubango kolachi or kubango getting to us right here in studio. Yeah. I know it's a new thing, but we are going to adopt mpola because now here's the thing. Eyokodi ojinyiga, it's a two-way thing. Infunamu ofunamu ochitegeera, just like I told you, it's gonna be favoring you and basically if you're a student from a school to omuzadde go mwana wo, because now this is what I was trying to tell people earlier as Youth Show and BTM management, we were like for the schools, if you select or if you go down in the comment section in the panel apparently nagambe for today tugenda kweyambisako ku BTM music mpola mpola ogenda wansi no take out your opinion mpola mpola, but still you save the code okitegeera so that the next Saturday will be here tugenda kwetaaga kolaki kudamu ate kudamu kulaba bichi okitegeera. So apparently they were like for the best school that sends in, okay, if we get like many votes, maybe like what was your best prom?
Best prom.
Yeah.
Green Hill. So if we have around 20-30 messages from Green Hill, we are offering a free coverage for any event for the school. It would be an MDD, Culture Day, or any other, because schools, the color face and all that.
such schools have different occasions or different days, you feel? So BTM television definitely will be, you know, chipping in to cover up everything fear, which take it. And now this is a chance for, how can I call them? People, abatasobola kubanga they catch up the, you know, the coverage, you know, kind of vibe. You feel?
Fee?
I'm trying to look for the right, the fee. Which they will come through, cover up everything, put it on TV. You know, you'll be advertising your school. You know, you'll be letting people know you. You know, millions and millions of people, and of course, you know, as we also catching up a vibe down here in the studio. And for the parent, or you know, mwana, you feel like they have a talent because now we are, besides us having such chit chats. We do more promoting of talents and, you know, elevating, you know, giving and all that kind of vibe. Still, there's an offer for that kid, that girl, that boy. What you have to do is simple. Just when you have your code, and trust me, by next Saturday, so let's do like 2 songs, and when we come back, we're gonna be, you know, summing up everything. Oh yeah, just like a song. Bakazanye, then when we come back, we shall be calling that rap from here in the studio.
Toko toko toko, we eat the toko toko toko. Toko toko toko, we eat the toko toko toko. Girl, you make me feel so nice, and you know that, baby. Omukwano kumpita mu buyisi nina lavu y'ekimemete. Nibo mwali na lavu mutali bisirike y'omusetwe. Natugula na joleza mu benseni, tombuza how no questioni. Nakunyisiga kaloshoni, mumukwano kwange temuli sobi. Sendiko kabalala nkwale, alinza kusinga nze. Teri asinga and I'm the best. Teri alinza kusinga nze. Abalala nabaleka I'm leading the rest. Teri alinza kusinga nze. Sendiko kabalala nkwale, alinza kusinga nze. Teri asinga and I'm the best. Teri alinza kusinga nze. Abalala nabaleka I'm leading the rest. Teri alinza kusinga nze. Oh no, baby walonda nnyo. Wabona bakukabula toto, ongala vubi pampagalo. Basobera banja banjogera. Abalala ne balokopoka mbunguza bukuza. Fetusonge mbere, ogere kwengo sutanze.
Telling me what I owe you. Telling me what you wanted me to give you. My darling, what is it that they told you? Telling me how they be fooling you like on you. Telling me how they be fooling you like on you. My darling, my darling. Emere mukini yo, my darling. Emere mukini yo, my darling. Emere mukini yo, my darling. Emere mukini yo. Emere mukini yo. Isabella, Oboro Isabella, Jowo, I didn't tell ya. The Kayamata where you do me did ya, they walk. Kayamata tilakya, creepy pity juju where you do me tilakya. On top, me no know why you be feeling awkward. My popo shikari ya kari, Emere mukini yo, my darling. Emere mukini yo, my darling. Emere mukini yo, my darling. Emere mukini yo.
Okay, welcome back from that classic up in there. One of the 20 songs apparently in Africa. Chitegera Chale, Chitegera, beautiful sound. I see people challenging on it and all that kind of vibe. But I've not seen your challenge. I've not seen yours.
I don't do that song.
You don't do music challenges.
I do them, but I don't know.
So to yimbi
Now the scammer, now the scammer. I just know the beat. Chitegera, just go around, go take our own beat and all that.
The only song I know is the other song, the one you love so much.
Oh, shute. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to the close of the show. Mpola Mpola, but hey, now this is the thing. As we are, summing up everything, ogenda kubanga onyige your code yulaba ku screen yo. Ogenda gikozesa okusaba oluyimba mpola mpola. First, okitegeera oginyigamu n'ogenda wali ku BTM music n'osaba oluyimba nalwandyagadde okubanga lukuzanyirwa wano ku BTM television right here on T-Youth, or else even in other segments of the show mpola mpola. And of course for skills or what we are on, onyige your code no take out your favorite prom, the reason as why you're saying that's your favorite prom, okitegeera. And of course later on, maybe when we get back next Saturday, tujja kuba tukwasaganya ensonga eyo when we come back right here mpola. But the voting is still going on, okitegeera. Show ye wedde tugenda kuba tumaliriza, but the voting is still going on throughout the week mpola. So you can still be ng'okozesa your code. First save it, okitegeera, and when you save it, make good use of it, okitegeera. But for people who love requesting and all that kind of vibe, onyigamu nosaba olimba, definitely wagenda kuba bakolaki balukuzanyira wano ku BTM mpola. So just in a sec, maybe Mia, you give your cutting shots, Victor and Queen.
Okay, thank you guys for supporting Loving T-Youth and BTM TV.
Yeah, first of all, I want to thank God for giving me the opportunity to come here. I want to thank my mom. Shout out to my boys. I know you're there watching. Yeah, my boys are there.
Yeah. And your mom?
Yes. Yeah, my mom is there. And my sister, yeah. So I love you all.
And Queen was also happy sitting next to you.
Are you happy?
She was very happy. I saw that big smile.
Okay, so your cutting short, Queen.
Yeah, guys, thank you. Thank you for hosting me. And thank you, BTM.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from this flip side, I remain yours truly, Mr. G, on all social media platforms. So take a Mr. G on Instagram, basically Jensivokuba, Snapchat, and X.
Emphasize the Guts Dollar.
The Guts Dollar,
the kid is there.
It's more of a lip reader.
Take it.
Okay, and of course, still, it's a code thing, save the code, make good use of it, and of course, you can still use it on the other upcoming programs of BTM. Apparently, Tudambe Idondo, and of course, that's where things, go crazy. That's where you happen to get things on a cheaper price, but still, they have something, beautiful putting up with the code. So definitely, if you want a person who loves BTM viewer, that code again ekugatako bingi. So keep yours good on BTM Mpola. Watch out for Bedondolo pulling up next in the studio. And of course, from this flip side, tugenda kudam Saturday with me, Still Guts, Mira, and of course, Still T-Youth team as always. With peace and out.